Did you know a fun fact that carbon dioxide is actually unusable for humans, but plants love it? The reason why I'm bringing this fact up is because your very life is essentially important for that matter. Carbon dioxide is not are unable to be used by humans, and we breathe it out, but plants love it. So essentially right now you are keeping many plants alive. Another fun fact is that plants give us oxygen, so we have a beautiful relationship between plants and nature without us remembering that this is why we are here, to connect with nature and to have a relationship with nature. We actually are the only species that feel like we actually don't need nature, so this is extremely important and valuable information because we cannot survive without nature. So we are basically living through a symbiotic relationship, or a healthy giving receiving relationship, where one organism or species is thriving off of the other. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I thought today's video would be on how to feel better. So I thought that would be a very beneficial video for individuals that are not feeling too great. So another fun fact is that the heart has neurons and can actually think for itself. Information that we receive comes through the heart first and then is transmitted into the brain. Now, whether or not the brain would like to receive this information in a way that is going to protect the ego is completely up to it. So the information, or the heart space or the heart itself, can think for itself. So if you would like to step into free thinking, step into your heart space. Also, your nervous system, or what I like to call the emotional body, is basically the doorway or the passage from the heart or the heart space. So if you would like to feel better, it's very helpful to nurture your nervous system. Now, your nervous system is a very complex and beautiful system, so it's very helpful to take care of it. If you would like to feel better, it's very helpful to practice mindfulness. Now, we live in a very, very busy and fast-paced world, so mindfulness is kind of a growing field, but it is not something that it's something that definitely needs to be practiced on a daily basis. And the easiest way that I can describe mindfulness is being in a state of noticing things, or sensory, or feeling things. So when you walk, what does it feel like? When you step outside, using your visualization or sensations to get more information. Also, if you would like to take care of your nervous system, it's very helpful to, 1, drink enough water, and number 2, eat foods that will nurture it. So when I think of the nervous system, it's basically a place. I like to think of people, environments, habitats, like everything is its individual habitat. So your nervous system is a habitat. So if you feed it good foods and nutritious vitamins such as B12s or B vitamins, as well as amino acids, are just a couple of fun facts that really help the nervous system and nurture it. That's going to be extremely beneficial for you. If you like more information on that, you can definitely research the benefits of amino acids and the benefits of B vitamins. A lot of people are actually deficient in B vitamins. So if you would like to feel better, it's very helpful to write things down. Now, it's not the sense of for the sake of doing it, but when people actually handwrite things down, they are actually producing 10,000 more neural pathways in your brain, which very much helps learning and memory, or just a couple of examples on why writing things down will make you feel better. When you write things down, not only do you produce more neural pathways, but you also create more depth when you write, or more depth of thought. Handwriting is essentially an art piece of the emotional body. I actually have been studying handwriting since I was 14, and I find basically you can find a lot about a person in their handwriting based on not what it looks like, but basically how small they write, how big they write, how heavy on the paper they write, if they choose to use pencil, pen, how tall their handwriting is. This will very much is an indication of how their body, how their emotional body is, and how it is in real life. If you would like to learn more about handwriting and how it affects the decisions that you make, or basically how you function, you can also do more research on that. But swirly handwriting, and also handwriting or doing loops on a piece of paper, is actually a very calming for the nervous system. It is a small factor in the way that we feel, and it's kind of a reminder for the nervous system it's more of a security, and we like to feel very secure at all times. So when you don't feel good, it's usually an indication that you are not secure with something. Also, it's extremely helpful to not only write, journaling. If you're not a journaling person, it's very helpful to not only connect with nature, not only drink enough water and eat nutritious foods. Also, if you would like to feel better in general, it's very helpful I like to use the word connection, but since right now our humans or species right now is connecting mostly to a screen or online, it's going to be a very deficient in the way that we connect with things in general. So when we do come in contact with something that is in real life, it's almost like we don't know how to connect with it. So I like to practice this actually for myself, and when I come in contact with someone or something, I always like to view it or connect with the part of the person or the part of an animal that is the most good. So what I mean by this is that I try to see somebody's positivity and connect through that. So a lot of times people that become extremely annoyed or irritated with other people, they're actually connecting or only seeing the deficiency of that person, or basically the lack within that person. So in order to feel like abundant within yourself, it's very helpful to connect to your positive sides, and also to connect to the positive sides in other people. So this is also helpful when you do positive work within yourself. We are trained at a very, very young age that we are not good enough. So it's very difficult to step out of self-rejection and into self-acceptance. When we go to school and we are not good at a subject, we are forced to learn it, whether it is we like to learn it or not. So practice writing things down that you find that is good or likable about yourself. This will come easier to you than other people, and it will take time. But as long as you are keeping a plant alive today, you still have a purpose, and you are still here for a very beautiful reason. So it's very helpful to practice things that are positive about you and how you basically contribute to the world right now. So right now the world really needs more connection within the world, and it also needs more peace. So when people feel better, they create more peace within themselves, and therefore they can kind of generate that onto other people. So I hope this was helpful, guys, and thank you so much for watching and for listening. If you would like to book a personalized booking with me or session with me, you can go to my website, and I will leave that in the description box below. You can also follow me on Spotify, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to book a session with me, please visit my website or visit my online calendar on calendly.com/Eleph Myrrh. If you would like to sign up for my email list for auditory content and writings, please go to my website